Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person, and I do have a members-only channel with a lot of perks for members, including weekly live workshops with a new manifesting topic each week, weekly live group coaching, a lot of exclusive content, monthly challenges for a chance to win a free one-on-one coaching session with me, and a lot more. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website or to the membership channel. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, I want to address one of the most common, if not the most common, stumbling block that people face when they're manifesting a specific person. And that is, in my experience and in my opinion, the number one reason why, if you're feeling that there's a delay in your specific person manifesting into your life or back into your life or whatever your situation might be, this is usually why. This is usually the reason. So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So if you feel that you've been manifesting your specific person for a while and things still haven't changed, or perhaps you've seen some movement, but then that movement has stopped, or in any way or other, you're not getting what you want, usually, you guys, the most common culprit is that on some level or other, or in some cases on multiple levels, you are not feeling enough. And how that looks like and how that manifests from person to person obviously is going to vary case by case. For some people, a matter of fact, very many people, it can be that you are holding your specific person on a pedestal. You are thinking that you are less than them, that they're unattainable, that they're very hard to get, that you have to make a lot of effort to manifest them. For other people, also a big chunk of people, it can be your circumstances or what you perceive as your circumstances. It can be that you feel that the circumstances are greater than you, that your circumstances cannot be surmounted, that your circumstances are so hard or even impossible that your manifestation is way out there, it feels very unattainable, it feels very hard to reach, and it feels almost impossible or unlikely. For another good chunk of people, and also keep in mind, it doesn't mean that if you belong in one category, you don't belong in other categories. Very many people actually have a combination of these factors that apply to them. But another very, very common case is where people don't feel worthy of love, or they don't feel deserving of their desire, or they feel that they are unlovable, or they feel that they are hard to love for whatever perceived reasons their ego has given them, and they have accepted them without questioning. They may feel or think or believe that relationships are hard, that a good relationship is hard to come by, or that relationships require a lot of hard work, or that it's very hard to meet someone who is good, with integrity, someone who is going to love you back, someone who is going to give you what you want in your romantic life. Or, as I just said, it can be a combination of these factors. In any event, the common pattern and the common theme in all of those, and all of those that I haven't mentioned that are similar to those, the common theme and the common pattern is the not feeling good enough. On some level or on multiple levels, you are not feeling good enough for your manifestation. You're not feeling like you are enough, just as you are, to get your manifestation and to have your desire right now, regardless of how you feel about your specific person, why you're keeping them on a pedestal, how you feel about your circumstances, what you perceive your circumstances to be, how you perceive your self-concept, and so on. On some level or other, you are feeling not enough for your manifestation. You are feeling not good enough to get your desire. And you guys, this is the number one, if not the only, at the end of the day, stumbling block when it comes to manifesting your specific person. You're either seeing them as unattainable, or you're seeing the circumstances as insurmountable, or you have beliefs or a self-concept that in some way or other is not conducive to you getting your desire. But in any event, it always comes back to you not feeling worthy enough, not valuing yourself enough, not considering yourself good enough and sufficient just as you are right now in this moment to have your desire. And this, by the way, is not just for SP, it goes for all manifestations. But in my experience, manifesting a specific person is where people tend to struggle the most. And because, as we all know, all these are illusions, all these are ultimately lies that your ego feeds you to keep you from your manifestation, you want to start disentangling those lies. You want to start picking them apart, and you want to start asserting yourself as worthy and enough of your desire with your specific person right now, just as you are, no strings attached, no conditions attached. It is not your specific person who is unattainable. They're just a person like everyone else, just like you. It is not your circumstances that are hard or impossible. It is not that the world is against you or not supportive of you or that you can't find a good relationship, you can't meet good people, and so on and so forth. It is that you, on some level or on multiple levels, are not yet feeling enough to have your desire, and you're using all these as excuses to continue to believe that and to continue to dwell in that energy dominantly. And let that sink in, you guys, because that is really, really important. That is really, really crucial. And if you're able to overcome that, chances are you are going to have your manifestation pretty fast. All of these circumstances, all of these beliefs, all of these assumptions, you are using as excuses, obviously on an unconscious level. I'm not saying you're doing it consciously, but you're using them as excuses to hold yourself back because on some level you do not feel worthy of your desire, you do not feel good enough to have your desire right now, the way you are, the way things are, without any conditions, without any strings attached. So you want, starting right now, this minute, to begin to disentangle that web of lies that you have told yourself, that you are believing, that you are living by, whether that is about who your SP is or who you are or what the circumstances might be or a combination of those. And you want to start believing and dwelling and living by the principle that you are good enough right now for your desire, for all your desires, for your SP, for this relationship with your SP, no conditions attached. Once you grasp that, and once you start truly and genuinely dwelling in that and manifesting from that point of view, you are going to see radical shifts in your reality. Once you start valuing yourself and putting yourself in the position of, I am good enough, no matter what, having the desire is enough for me to have it manifested, you are going to see how things are going to radically shift for you, how things are going to change for you, even overnight, and how things are going to become so much more effortless, so much more natural, so much easier. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.